Thanks to Greg at Egosoft for providing me with the keys to the Split Vendetta and Cradle of Humanity expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Sokka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Sokka's log 8250216. We attacked a solar power plant in Tharka's Cascade, but that assault was cut short. The Xenon Eye pressed its attack against one of our stations, and our fighter group quickly dispatched it. We also intercepted a K in the middle of Tharka's Cascade and took care of it as well. We arrived at Family Zen to scope out what was going on, and the Xenon has a very strong presence here. But we're off to talk to Delilah Shiratori to see what we can do for the Terrans. Welcome back everyone to Sokka's Space Vlogs, and I did a little bit without recording and have some news, some good, some bad, so let's get into it. Looking at Tharka's Cascade, or formerly known as Tharka's Cascade, we renamed it Sokka's Space 1, and you see we have 3 defense platforms up, but unfortunately our third one is named Fort Brock after Brock Clausen, our fighter pilot we talked to in the last episode. Unfortunately, this fort was defending against a K. The Victory Fighter Group was actually a part of that. They're in Hitikva's Choice now, but Brock fought that Xenon K head on and was unfortunately killed in action. So in his honor, we renamed this defense platform to Fort Brock, showing you a little bit about the information. It's got 139 defense drones, 192 large pulse turrets. It's got 147 now, 80 flak turrets, and 96 possible. If we look at our logical overview, we need some drones for sure. And looking at the station configuration, the Amazon is bringing in our last little bit of advanced electronics and turret components to finish off Fort Brock. It's a little bit beefier than our other ones. We added 8 more Argon disc platforms fully loaded with the same configuration as the other 4, so packs a little bit more of a punch. But our mission today, we shouldn't let Brock's death be in vain. We need to continue on with our Terran quest line, and we need to talk to Delilah Shiratori in Argon Prime, actually, which is where our... Oh, no, okay. So we have to fly to Getsufune, just outside the Terran Micro Lattice factory. So what I'll do is I'll hop on a fighter here in Argon Prime, one that we're not really using. We do have a couple, like the Litigious Rodents, and we do have our very first ships, the Hornet, the very first ship ever. Might be fun to fly that. And we have a couple others as well, the Gordon and the Oberth. Let's just fly out there, sort of clandestine-like in the Oberth, and meet up with Delilah in Getsufune. Hello, Captain Roland. Good to see you. Go ahead and proceed with the current orders. Captain Roland will take off here from our hull part factory, and let us see what Delilah has in mind. And thanks to Fort Brock's very aggressive approach with these fighters, we were able to pick up a lot of containers defending its build station. I ended up getting up to 107 million right now, and if only there were some way to reuse the husk of these Xenon ships. I have a feeling that may be coming sooner rather than later, and when it does, we'll definitely be setting up some sort of scrapping operation here in Sokka's Space 1, because we are going to have a lot of dead Xenon if Fort Brock holds strong. One thing I would also like to do is build a medium trader for our station. 7,400, 8,200, yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll go with Combat Mark III engines, sure. Thrusters, we'll go Combat Mark III to get the speed. Let's see, yeah, 6,100 for Argon shields, we'll take those. As far as turrets go, let's get some split flak turrets up in this piece. some docking computer, flight assist, the long-range scanner, why not? The targeting and trading software. Let's get a crew on board. We're missing 2 advanced electronics. That is fine. That will come sooner rather than later. We'll confirm that order, and when that trader is built up, we'll assign it to Fort Brock so that Fort Brock can request all of the things it needs for upkeep, such as the drone components, energy cells, and smart chips. So, yeah, about to dock on up. All right, Captain Rollin' Easy does it here. We don't want to damage the Sweet Jack, which is an interesting name for a ship for sure. And touchdown. Outstanding. So Delilah should be on board here. I imagine she is going to be on the bridge, and we'll see how happy she is to see us. We did kind of botch that one mission. Hello, Delilah.
Excellent work so far, Agent. First things first, take this. It is a forged Sandwell archive pass. You'll need it to access the planetary database once you're inside the server room. Now, how you will gain entry to that room in the first place is another matter. A matter for which I have asked our associate here to join us. The Scale Plate Pact Fleet will provide us with a diversion.
Scale Plate?
My fleets will stage a raid against the station. When they inevitably refuse to surrender, we will launch a full-scale attack.
Okay.
Yes, Antigone Security will have their hands full. Once the fighting starts, you should be able to gain entry easily. All of their Marines should be otherwise engaged.
One more thing. When your subordinate here approaches the station, we cannot simply turn a blind eye to that ship. It would be a shame if we blow our cover, and our little ruse falls apart just because we did not take action. In order to really sell this, I have ordered my fleet to shoot down anything trying to pass. They are
Copy,
unaware
thanks for
of
letting
our
me know.
arrangement, so do not expect any mercy.
Good. Then it's agreed. Agent, set up in close proximity to the station and wait for the diversion to commence. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, fly to the staging area. All right, Delilah, Mr. Yalos, good luck, everyone. All right, so I don't know if the Oberth is going to be the right ship for us. If we're just playing a diversion, we might need something with a little bit more power. Maybe calling an Ares to fly in would be prudent. And I think we have some time. Where exactly are we going, by the by? So through Antigone Memorial and right next to the Antigone Refined Goods Complex. I do have the Victory on the way to Argon Prime. In fact, they are pulling up right there. So what I can do is grab one of the Ares from the Victory, since I don't think we're going to be in any big fleet combat. And then we'll fly to Antigone Memorial. All right, Captain Roland, if you please, we are going to go back home. You can park up back at the hull plate or the hull part factory, and we will leave you be.
Things are getting pretty serious. Working
You think
with
so,
the Scale
Dal?
Plate Pact still doesn't sit right with me. Let me get in touch with some people. I will see if I can quietly establish contact with the Antigone Republic, just in case. You keep going with this. I just want to make sure we keep all our options open.
Copy. Because Dalbusta has a plan. He always has a plan. All right, so we are going to request a ship from internal storage, and let's grab one of these Ares. Thank you, crew member Egon. Yes, this will do quite nicely indeed. Yeah, we just need a quick ship to run the diversion and get down. Hello, Captain Sakarna. It's going to be you and me on this operation. Don't get too nervous. Things should be fine once we get there. Proceed, Captain. All right, everyone. We are going to head to the staging area, so I will see you there. All right, Captain Sakarna, if you please return back to the Victory. I've got other plans. So in a fortunate series of events, for some reason, I had the Excalibur down here, just waiting, and this is the system that we need to go to. So we will be there lickety-split. And no splits were licked in the making of this video. All right, let's get to the bridge. We'll fly it ourselves since we're really not sure what to expect. I want to be at the controls ready to maneuver just in case. Hello, Captain Slammer. All right, let us get out of here. No, we don't need to trade. We need to undock, please. All right, let's get out of here. Now, we do have a full cargo bay of drone components, so once we're done with this, we can send the Excalibur to our factory up there, Fort Brock, and get them taken care of. All right, travel drive on, 230K to the staging area. Let's go. All right, just below a shipyard, it looks like, 25K away, pulling up to the staging area. And I imagine the scale plate are going to be coming through that gate right next to us if I had to make a guess. All right.
Okay, I let them know we're in position.
We are indeed. Pirate raid.
Maintain cover, everybody, till we're in close range.
And here come the scale plate pack ships.
I see that. So are they attacking the shipyard relay station? Yeah, this is gonna be big.
That is it. Drop cover.
Oh, snap.
This is a scale plate packed raid. Disengage defenses and allow us entry to your station. Light them up. Fire.
Oh, man.
Argon ship.
They're attacking. That's our cue. Now
Now
or
let's
never.
tell our
Go!
turrets not to attack any scale plate ships because they are going to be firing at everybody.
Explosion imminent.
All right, we are down. Access the relay servers. All right, we need to get up and get to those servers. Mr. Slammer, get ready to take off. Yeah, I think we're a little bit on borrowed time here.
Good. We've made it this far. Keep your
Yes.
wits about you.
I'll do my best. To the server room. Awesome. And no one's here. Outstanding.
The Marines really did clear out. Look for the console. Get moving, though. Our associates won't be able to sustain an attack this intense for much longer.
Is this the console? Let's do it. Oh, downloading. All right, almost done. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We got it! Oh, that's a lot of data. Good work. Now, let's get out of here before anyone sees us.
Don't have to tell me twice. Back to the Excalibur. Mr. Slammer, get us out of here. Get those engines on. I'll take it from here, please. Hello. Remove yourself. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Undock. And let's get travel engines on and get out of here.
That pilot was not authorized to dock. Shoot that ship down.
No, you don't. We're out of here. Go, 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 go.
Our breach did raise some red flags after all. Guards
That's
are
what
on
I
the way to
thought.
intercept us. Better floor it. Suffice to say, they really mustn't catch us now.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. We are out of here.
Word just got back that you managed to escape the station. Hopefully
I did.
you picked up enough data to really cripple the Argon Federation. We will sort the details out together. Meet me for
Sure.
the final debriefing. Bring whatever data you gathered.
All right, will do.
Hold on there, partner. Before you hand over everything that we just lifted from those servers, the two of us need to sit down together too. There are a few things I want to run by you, in person.
Of course. All right, so, to the player HQ then? Yeah, tell you what we'll do. Is this going to the HQ? It is. I will get out of the system myself to make sure that we hit this jump gate. Then I'll tell Mr. Slammer just to park in Argon Prime, and then I'll teleport to the player HQ from there. But first we need to get out of system because I don't trust him to make him out on his own.
Entering system. The void.
And clear. Outstanding. Alright, so I think we are now fine. Mr. Slammer, if you please, reassume command. And for the time being, dock at the ration station. I will see you a little bit later. I actually might need you sooner rather than later to talk to Miss Shiratori again. So I'll catch up with you later, Mr. Slammer. Good work. And we will see what Dal has to say. What is your plan, Dal Busta? All right, what about these covert operations?
While you were getting here, I reviewed all our options. This is a political minefield we've got ourselves involved in here, and I felt we needed a complete picture. We could hand over the intelligence to the Terran High Command. After all, we were contracted by them.
Right, do the job.
We could turn to the Antigone Republic, let them know what has happened, and return the intel lifted from their servers as evidence. Finally, I could destroy the information we pulled off those servers. We back out and pretend this whole mess never happened.
All right, so what happens if we side with the Terran?
We adhere to the initial plan. You meet with Delilah and turn over all the intel to her. The Terran Protectorate gains their leverage and we get paid. From what I've gathered, they'll use the data to sow distrust between the Argon Federation and the Antigone Republic. The manufactured tension would lead to a complete cessation of trade between the two factions, but the Terran Protectorate won't use this intelligence to escalate the situation. The Terrans' first priority is still the Xenon, so this leverage is more like long-term insurance to keep their rivals weak.
Copy. And what happens if we side with the Federation?
We contact Salmon Red, the Antigone Republic official. He is already involved in investigating the Protectorate, so all we need to do is hand over the evidence of Terran involvement. The Terran Protectorate won't be happy, but I think I can twist this so that they won't trace the leak back to us. The Antigone Republic and the Argon Federation will remain close allies. But, should Salmon go public with this, I can't imagine the Argon Federation taking such Terran interference lightly. There's a very good chance those tensions will escalate into open war. Some would argue it's the right thing to do, but we wouldn't get paid for our work, and the ensuing open conflict would be unpredictable and result in many lost lives.
It would also bring the Terrans right to Argon Prime, right in the middle of all my good deal. And it would also bring the Terrans right into the heart of Argon Prime, where I have all of my stations and a positive trading reputation with the Argon. That one would not be good for me in the long term. So what happens if we just pretend this never happened?
It's easy. The Terrans don't know for certain that we managed to access the servers, just that we docked at the station. All we have to do is tell them we didn't get anything from the servers, and quietly erase all the data we did get our hands on. Sure, we won't get paid, and the Terrans will probably just hire someone else to do their dirty work, but we come out clean. More importantly, the relations between factions won't change. For better or for worse, business as usual.
All right. I think I have decided.
So, what are we going to do?
Using some mental gymnastics here, I'm thinking to support the Protectorate. If we get paid, that will allow us to stop the Paranid Holy Order conflict dead in its tracks. We could stop one war. We won't have the Terrans knocking on our door. Yeah, this is tough, but I'm going to support the Protectorate.
Okay, just go through with the final debriefing. I hope you made the right choice.
I do too, Dal. I do too. All right, so let us talk to Delilah and get paid for the job we were tasked to do.
One of the agents we have embedded in Antigone Republic institutions has uncovered a slight complication.
And what is that, Delilah?
Antigone Republic official Salmon Red has made some connections that he shouldn't have. I knew we should have played this whole operation even closer to our chest. He is on his way to meet with Argon Federation officials to reveal what he has learned. We need to ensure that under no circumstances does he make it to that meeting. If they realize the Terran Protectorate's role in this operation, we won't be able to leverage the stolen intelligence.
Killing Salmon Red.
Out.
Okay. Where exactly is Salmon Red?
You're in for it.
Alright, he's moving into Antigone space. So what we'll do is we'll send the victory group forward, hope for the best, and we ourselves are going to sort of do like what we did with the Paranid and do a little bit of advanced recon. We're going to go ahead in our one ship ahead of the fighter fleets and see what kind of armor he's packing. If we do need a carrier, then we will bring the victory full force. If we don't need a carrier, we might be able to handle him with the Excalibur. So let's fly, see what Salmon Red is packing, and take it from there. Alright, just coming into view now, it looks like Salmon Red is in a Behemoth Sentinel. We're at plus 18 with the Antigone Republic now. And I don't like the fact that we have to handle all of these. It looks like there's some Eclipse Vanguards, Minotaur Vanguards, Pulsar escorting as well. I don't know what his ultimate destination is, so we may have time to wait for the victory. I don't want to have to jump into Delilah's swan song and do this myself, but we may have to. I just want some support from our carrier group. All right, victory battle group en route. We told Salmon Red, well, we didn't tell him. We basically told the victory to attack Salmon Red, but they're on the way, so we will move in to assist if possible. See if we can take out some of the fighters and try not to get hit by that Sentinel there. And looking at just the fighter group, we should be okay with those destroyers, especially Delilah's swan song. So let's get in there and do some work. All right, free to engage. Here we go. Let's pick off some of the fighters so our carrier group can focus on the Sentinel itself.
We're taking hits.
Yeah, as expected.
Gonna stop me. This is bad. You're in for it. You really did.
Pulsar down.
Stop! Please! The people have to know.
Oh, there goes Salmon Red. All right, so a little bit of damage to Delilah's swan song, it looks like. Victory is defending. Our shields are coming back up as well. Looks like just slim pickings on the fighters.
Scanners are not picking up any signs of life.
Do not shed a single tear over the death of an enemy of the Terran people. Had we not intervened, all of our work would have been for nothing. Now leave me on my ship to hand over the intel.
All right, I think we're okay.
This whole mess just goes to show that it doesn't pay to be too curious. Let's go meet
Yeah,
with our
you
client.
take that with you, Dal. All right, how is the rest of the Antigone feeling? Okay. Let's take a look at our faction standings. And the Antigone is at plus 16. So as long as we don't open fire on anyone else, we are fine. Mr. Slammer, please retake the controls. Good job, Mr. Weeman. If you please return to Argon Prime space. And it looks like we need a small ship to dock on Delilah's swan song. So Mr. Slammer, if you please go ahead and dock at this ice refinery just for the time being. We will hop on that Eclipse and get to Delilah. Hello, Captain Riano. Got a quick mission for you. All we need to do is get to Delilah. All right, Captain Riano is on his way. And luckily, I think Delilah was just mainly watching it all happen in system while we took the bait. But all's well that ends well, I suppose. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen out of all of this. All right, thank you, Captain Riano. Tell you what you can do. No, if you're going to stay here, I'll hitch a ride with you. That's fine. All right, hand over the intel to Delilah on the bridge. Let's see if this is worth our while. Miss Shiatori?
I have to say, I'm surprised you managed to pull this off. Quite frankly, I had my doubts.
Me too,
The Terran
ma'am.
Protectorate thanks you for your service. We'll take it from here. Naturally, Your deeds will never be acknowledged by the Terran High Command, but know that you have an ally in us nonetheless.
All right, 10.8 million with a nice extra point of reward. And I think we have completed the Terran path. Interesting indeed. So we can go from there.
Can I help?
Proceed. All right, Captain Rihanna will then be flying back to the Excalibur. And one thing that I see, we have a brand new Mercury Vanguard chilling. And there she is, our brand new ship. Let's go say hello to the captain, as this is the captain that's going to be going deep within old enemy territory, back to Sokka Space 1 to provide Fort Brock with everything it needs. If we need to build another one, we shall, but we want this captain to be incredibly versatile and ready to go. Of course, I didn't have as many people here to provide with a crew, so we're going to swing by the Argon Wharf and pick up a full contingent of crew for the captain, but I just want to say hello to Captain Sosi. Hello, Captain Sosi. I have a seminar for you. So, a 2.5-star pilot.
Sir?
So, what I want you to do is you will indeed work somewhere for me. You are going to be working on Fort Brock in its trading for commander. All right, ma'am, go ahead and proceed with current orders. And then what we will do is, in the meantime, we will have you take a little bit of a detour. Mercury Vanguard, if you please stop on at the Argon Wharf to repair and upgrade. And we get a full 17 folks for 131K. And she should be on the way to do that. Yes, indeed. Changing equipment, and then she will be making her way into Sokka's space to help out with Fort Brock. Now, the Amazon is 4 minutes away from delivering the last bit of advanced electronics and turret components, which will complete Fort Brock's turrets. And then our current captain here will be doing drone components and smart chips. One thing that I did notice was the Excalibur actually had some drone components as well that we could use to help out. Yes, indeed, 58. So it's not much, but it is it's good enough for government work. Every little bit helps indeed. So we will transfer wares with Fort Brock and put those 58 drone components on. And Captain Slammer will be making his way to Fort Brock as well.
A whole lot of Argon data just leaked, and it looks like everyone blames the Antigone Republic. Things are moving faster than expected. Relations between the Antigone Republic and the Argon are deteriorating rapidly. I'm sure the Terran Protectorate is gleefully watching from the sidelines as both states grow weaker. The Argon Federation will never know who is truly responsible. A job well done.
Yeah, I'm sure well done being the, in quotations, that is for sure. So indeed, 17 brand new crew members for our brand new ship here, the Mercury Vanguard. And yeah, I suppose we need to give this Mercury Vanguard a name. The SS-28 Clausen, that way we can tell at a quick glance what this ship belongs to. And speaking of other ships, the Amazon is making its way into Sokka Space now to attend Fort Brock. Hey Lydia, I guess you're one of the oldest captains in our fleet now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking around. You've been amazing in this struggle that we found ourselves in. So keep doing great work. We're building up Fort Brock better, bigger, stronger, and you're a big part of it. So thank you. And then right from the horse's mouth, due to the growing schism, Argon and Antigone, the Federation has recalled government officials working in Republic space. The Argon Federation has put sanctions in place to prohibit all trade with Antigone until the Republic recognizes that it's at fault and pays reparations for the damages that the Federation alleges have been caused. So they're at odds with one another, but still good with us. Of course, the Antigone is at plus 16, the Argon are plus 30. So if they need anything, they know where to come. And Mr. Slammer is now coming into land at Fort Brock. We can get our first good look at it here. And this isn't even a fully upgraded Fort Brock. The Amazon is on her way to bring the goods that we need. So good timing for us, in fact. And then once Mr. Slammer is done dropping off the goods, we can tell him to return home. And it looks like there is the Amazon there coming in to drop off those last components to get all of our guns up and running. In preparation to possibly do some more building, preferably in Terran space, what I'll do is I'll send the Excalibur over to, say, the moon. Go ahead and dock at, let's see, where is their wharf? There's a logistics dock in Earth. Go ahead and dock and wait there, Mr. Slammer. Possibly we'll be building some Terran stations in the near future. Of course, we need to spend money on that, and money is, of utmost importance to get that capital district and all that good stuff taken care of. But just waiting on the Amazon now. And there she is, pulling up right next to our build storage area, the Amazon ready to go. Looks like our turret placement is much better on the sides, that is for sure. All right, Lydia has completed her trades. Looking at our planned build. So yeah, everything is awesome. We'll get our estimate back. And it looks like we actually have more than enough stuff. So does that mean that our turrets are coming online? Lydia, that's okay. If you don't mind, head back to Hatikva's space real quick while I find a good order for you. We definitely do not want the Amazon caught up in all of this stuff. So Lydia will move away, and hopefully those new turrets will be up by the time the K gets here. And K is coming in. Everyone's opening fire. Yeah, hopefully we can take care of them quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Explosion imminent.
So yes, indeed, 192 large pulse lasers, 96 medium flak turrets. If you please go ahead and recall your subordinates. Get everyone back and healing up, please. 56 active defense drones. And yeah, everything is looking good. Hopefully Lydia can figure her life out. She's still on docking as we speak. And hopefully our manager doesn't send these defense drones out for every little thing. We're pretty stout. The drones aren't really needed for anything more than these fighters, that's for sure. So as our drones dock back to Fort Brock and the Amazon makes its way back to Argon space to continue trading, we say goodbye to the Terran missions and kind of look forward to seeing what the Terran blueprints have to offer. Right now, the Excalibur is indeed on its way to Earth space. And yeah, so things are looking up. It looks like we do have a positive foothold here in Saka Space 1. Depending on exactly where the fleet is, the price of victory, it does look like indeed another fleet is actually leaving Earth now as we speak. So maybe by the time it gets back to Saka Space, we can join it in our own time. But something tells me that within a few weeks, the main idea of what we're doing might change. And in fact, I have an idea that would make Saka Space very profitable with all of these Xenon attacks, especially since Family Zen is now Xenon Space as well. But next episode, we'll see exactly what our fancy does for us. So who we want to help, what we want to build, and where we go from here. But Mr. Weeman will take it from here. It'll be definitely nice to upgrade all of our fighters here on the Victory as well. That's something we can do. And we'll just play it by ear. But thanks for joining me this week, and I will see you next week. See ya.